Point Landfill is fighting back tonight after Murfreesboro city leaders lashed out in a new statement yesterday.
That's right. The city claims it has now received more than 4,000 complaints from neighbors. The company says the city failed to share those complaints, making it hard for them to address the problems.
And News Channel 5 investigative reporter Levi Ismail has followed this story for the past couple of years.
You know, both sides in all of this have been locked into a lawsuit that's now lasted more than 3 years. But things escalated yesterday when the city pointed out that the complaints and several recent violations. TDEC found 7 violations at Point Landfill in the last 10 months, which city officials called alarming. Point operators responded last night, calling this more grandstanding from the city, and that these violations were minor and cleared up quickly. But one violation that was cleaned up was listed as major and had to do with how they managed the liquid pulled from the landfill. Liquid at the city says could be contaminated with dangerous chemicals and has violated the Clean Water and Clean Air Act by reaching nearby waterways. Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland told me yesterday that between the violations and the more than 4,000 complaints from the neighbors, the situation is beyond frustrating. Now, I spoke with the area president for Republic Services, which operates the landfill, and he acknowledged the violations, but says the city has refused to share complaints from neighbors. Point has its own complaint portal, but without all the details from the city, they say it's hard to know exactly what needs to be addressed.
How we perform and interact with the public is vital to our existence. And if we don't know what they're saying, we can't treat that with the due care that it needs.
LaTourette says that they take great pride in their transparency, which is why they share the complaints that they get with the city. He says they're urging neighbors to reach out to Republic and Point's complaint portal directly. Now, as for the ongoing lawsuit, you might remember the city declined a settlement which would have involved a new chemical treatment system and new complaint portal shared by both parties. Point operators are now asking a judge if they can file a counterclaim against the city so the city can take responsibility for dumping chemicals at the landfill, which they've asked the landfill to clean up. With News Channel 5 Investigates, I'm Levi Ismail.